there! This is a new set of terrain that I made just for kicks. And first off, let me tell you what's wrong with it. When you make bases for large pieces like this, they got to be a 1/4 inch. And here, one of the large bases is only 1/8 of an inch, so that's inconsistent. The beveling is inconsistent. Some of these were given to me by a friend, and they're not beveled. You can't really tell. Also, one of these, here she is, I put it on backwards, so the bevel is on the bottom. Again, you can't really notice it. 1/8 inch is fine and indeed desirable for these smaller pieces, because if you use 1/4 inch, the bevel is really way too noticeable. Now, the reason you don't want to use 1/8 inch for the larger pieces is when you put the paint on them and it begins to dry, it can actually curl the wood, and that's not so hot. Now, having said that, those are the technical errors. Now let's talk about the conceptual errors. To make good terrain, it has to be playable. You have to be able to put guys on it. And this really, you can't do anything with it. It's going to be hard to get guys under here and figure out what's going on. I was thinking the only way to play this is to forbid models from going under the terrain pieces in the interior section. You know, really, you know, how do you get up there? How do you get down? Even for 40K, it's just so tough. But it does look great, and which leads me to, what's the good things about this terrain set? First off, I was able to get a lot more organic shapes going here. Little, you know, you can't see them, but there's little riffles in here. They look very natural. I was very pleased at this sort of Dr. Zeus type of thing I was able to get going.
Dr.
With
Zeus?
pieces like this. Yes.
Zeus?
Dr. Zeus.
Oh, okay, well that works too.
No, he's totally different.
Oh, okay,
he's,
alright.
you know, the Olympian.
The Olympian Zeus.
guy.
Okay, so PhD Zeus. Okay.
You know what? You really had to be a pain right in the middle of this, didn't you? So, anyway, see, now you've thrown my game. What more can I say? Oh, okay. So, another great thing about this terrain is that it looks unusual. It's original. It's not something you're going to see every day. In fact, when I was painting this, I started with a heavy dry brush of a bluish dark gray. And then I went and I mixed brown, white, black, blue, and hunter green on there to make this kind of organic turquoise color. And that really worked out. It looks like stone, but it, you know, in the back of your head, it looks like an alien world, which, by the way, was the theme of this set of this round of terrain making. I put this stuff on here, kind of, you know, to tie it in with the green on the base, and I don't think I put too much on, although I do have some misgivings about it. But, you know, nothing for it. It's done now. Oh, yeah, check this out. This foliage here ties in with some of the other terrain that we've done, some of the jungle stuff, so they can be used concurrently. And, yeah, originally I was going to make it so the board was supposedly one giant lagoon, and I was just going to paint these as if they were water. So the idea being that this battle is taking place in shallow water. They do stand up very well. Things aren't going to fall off of them too easily. And boy, that's really all I got to say about that. Oh yeah, just a couple other things. I made a few water features, which is unusual. It's difficult terrain, but you can shoot over it, so that's something different. These count as forests. I'm a big fan of area terrain, so instead of trees, you have these little googly thing jobbers. These Zeusian figures, and that's about it. I think Ren's nostrils flared when I said that.
We're gonna have more Ren faces for this video.
Ren's going to gonna fight me. So there you go.